Hey there, Clashers, welcome back. So this is going to be the last video for the Town Hall 6 series, and we're going to look at some war bases that I built. I only built a couple of them, but of course if you guys like these ones or if you want more of them, let me know down in the comments below. I might be able to put some more together for you. But I put two together. If you do use them, also let me know how they hold up. It's been a while since I've been at Town Hall 6, and I didn't really have a good basis for friendly challenge testing. But from what I remember as at Town Hall 6 and some of the base building experience I have now, I feel like they should be pretty solid. So we'll take a look at them, see why I put things where, and then I'll put the links, of course, down in the description below. So you can just click that, copy the base, and give it a go. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. Alright, so this is base number 1 down below, and I wanted to make this one to where it has more compartments. Of course, we're pretty much only trying to defend against Town Hall 6 Giant Healer. So if you're wanting to defend against any Town Hall 7 attacks, any dragons or anything like that, you want to upgrade the Town Hall and then build a Town Hall 7 base. So don't be mad at me if a dragon comes through and smashes it, because it's probably going to happen. But anyway, I digress. So Town Hall 6 Giant Healer. Of course, if you're going to drop the giants near either one of these air defenses, the sweeper should push back the healers as they try to heal up the giants. So that's the first thing here that you're looking at for this base. Also, there are a lot of compartments, so the giants are going to have to repeatedly break through compartments, break through walls to get to where they're going. So they'll go into here, they'll have the healers on them, they'll have to break either this way or back into this way or this way, and then they've just got to keep breaking through walls to get to the defenses. So that's kind of what I was going for with this design. So we've got the spring traps, of course, placed in between the defenses, making sure that the giants, they should hit those spring traps as they move through the defenses. Of course, if they're going to go for that air defense over here, the giants are going to go to this mortar first, and then we've got that spring trap there. That should throw a couple of the giants off before they get to the mortar. So that's probably the most likely area. So that's why we've also got these air bombs here as well. Make sure they get the damage onto the healers. We've got, of course, the builder huts in each of the corners. That's kind of standard for base building. So if the attacker isn't paying attention, they're not seeing those corners while they're kind of focused on the middle of the base, and they don't have the extra troops to get those, they could run out of time and then fail the attack. So that's pretty much it for this base. This is base number 1 in the description below. Okay, so this is the second base. You can see I've got the builder huts in the corners, and this is not a symmetrical base like the other one. The other one was fairly symmetrical. This one's a bit different. If the attacker is going to come in with the giants over here by the air defense, they'll either go for the cannon or the mortar first, and then whichever one they don't go for first, the giants are going to path to. So if the attacker goes for the cannon, the giants are going to path over to the mortar, or if they go to the mortar, the giants are going to path to the cannon. Either way, the giants are guaranteed to hit that giant bomb there. And if you watched my last video with the giant healer attacks, the giants, when they hit the giant bomb, you've got to be quick to get that heal spell down, or you're going to start losing giants very quickly. So that giant bomb is either going to take out giants, or it's going to force an early heal spell before the giants even get inside the base. So that's why that's there. If the giants decide to, or if the attacker decides to come in somewhere else with the giants, we have another mortar over here with the nice little spring trap. That'll throw a couple of giants off, and then the giants are going to go from that mortar. They should go over here towards the sweeper, and then they've got to work through all that, and the healers will get taken out before they get this section of the base cleared out. But if the giants go from this mortar to the archer tower over here, they've got to get through that compartment, and then the giants might break outside the base to get to these defenses over here, or they may work in over here. Either way, they're probably going to have both of the heal spells used up by then, and they have to put the healers in, so they'll have to have either hog riders or something else over here to help get through those air defenses. So that's the way that's situated there. I think should work out pretty nicely. Of course, we got Springtrap over here. We've got this one archer tower in a nice compartment on its own, so that's just more walls the Giants have to work through. We've got the high DPS over here, so if the attacker decides they want to go right for the Town Hall, they're probably not using Giant Healer, not sure what they're going to be using at that point, but they've got to get through the storages over there. That's just going to eat up time on the clock. They're probably going to get the Town Hall, but then they've got not as much time to work with to get through the rest of the base where all of the defenses are located. So that's the way this one's situated, and I think it'll work out pretty well. So those are my bases there. If you also want my home village, the one that I have here, I don't really know how well it holds up because I keep getting attacked by Town Hall 8s, or not Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 7s. And not to mention I've had 5 defenses upgrading at a time for the last couple of days. So I don't have a good way of knowing how well this base either works or doesn't work. I just kind of threw something together, but if you want it, it is also down in the description below. One last thing before we wrap up this short little video here is defensive clan castles. So my favorite defensive clan castle is a Witch and a Valkyrie. So that's going to be pretty much impossible for any Town Hall 6 to really work through without spending a lot of their army to do so, or using their CC exclusively to deal with it. So that's a very strong combination. If you're positive you're going to get hit with a Town Hall 7, odds are you're going to get tripled anyway, but you could put something like a dragon in there to make it more difficult. Maybe some wizards, maybe 2 baby dragons. Those are things that could help throw off potential dragon attacks. So those are my thoughts on the defensive clan castle. Let me know if you use these bases, how they work out, if they need adjusted or whatever. I think they'll be fine. Of course, like I said, don't be mad if they get tripled by Town Hall 7s. It's probably going to happen. Also, if you guys decide you want some more bases for your Town Hall 6s, let me know and I can probably make that happen. If I make any more, I will, I'm going to find a way that I can actually get them tested. Well, I'll have to probably find another Town Hall 6 if I make any more. That, or I'll make some before I send this account to Town Hall 7. Because I'm going to send this account to Town Hall 7 very soon. It's not quite maxed out yet, but it's definitely not rushed anymore, so getting close on the defense. I basically want to get this series rolling, so if you want more Town Hall 6 bases, basically let me know soon. But that's it, that's the end of my little spiel there. If you like this, be sure to give that thumbs up down below. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.